honest, it requires money. Marriage requires money. Let's not act like you just getting with somebody and y'all ain't going nowhere. Y'all ain't eating no food and y'all ain't buying no gifts and act like holidays ain't coming around. It's all a part of it on top of, what goes on internally and emotionally. So, yeah, mind your tax bracket. Because if Jada come up to you and you've been working a 9 to 5 and this girl been getting Birkins and all this money from Lil Baby, you think she gonna accept a little piece of card? No, she is not gonna accept that. No.
But see, Rachel, this, and I agree with a lot that you said, but this, like, just like I told Miss Ashley, I don't think just because, like, if I go to the club this weekend and I don't know, I see some girl and she got on whatever brand name red bottoms, she got on double C, she got on a double C's outfit, a double G's outfit, she got on Hermes, whatever it is that she may have on. I'm speaking for me personally. I'm not just going to assume that that's how she's really living. I'm not going to assume just because I see someone in their Sunday best that that's how they're really living. Like I told Miss Ashley, I don't know. I don't know if that car that she's driving. I don't know if that's really her car. Did she buy that car herself? Did a man buy it for her? If someone's making payments on that car, is she the one that's making payments on that car, or is she just driving it? Did that bag that she has, that Coach bag, did she buy that Coach bag, or did somebody else buy that Coach bag for her? That outfit
Now,
that she got
see,
on, can she afford on a regular basis, on a random Monday afternoon, and go to the mall and get that for herself if she wanted to? Or is it a man funding this lifestyle for her? And
now,
this is
see,
the thing.
that's
This is the thing. If a man if a man is funding this lifestyle for you, if a man is the one, if as a woman, if you're having your hair done every 2 3 weeks, if you getting a Brazilian wax once a month, if you getting your nails done every 2 weeks, simply because of a man, to me, you are not a high maintenance woman. Like how you said, as the young adult that you are, you're doing, and the young single adult that you are, you're doing what you're doing for yourself, and it's gonna get done. See, I have no problem with the woman if she's living a certain type of way and she's funding it herself. Then I totally understand her having certain standards. But you are not a quote unquote high maintenance woman if you only live in a certain type of way when you're with a certain type of man that is enabling you to live that lifestyle. Because he's the one who's funding all these things for you. Because if he drops you, you're going back to whatever zip code that you really came from, and you about to be putting in Walmart and Target applications. Like there's women that they have hair, they have nails, they have bags, they have a nice car, but they don't have no furniture in their place. They really living out of a black garbage bag, couch surfing from friend house to friend house every two
no.
weeks,
I'm not gonna
homeless.
hold
Like
you.
I know these women in real life. I know, like I told Miss Ashley.
Noble,
I know a woman that works at United Airlines call center, but if you saw her on Instagram, you would have no idea. So
noble. I realize some women do be like that, but at the end of the day, some people be like that. We not gonna limit it because I didn't see men or do anything, get stacks of fake money and try to be on point so bad on social, and you be at home living out a box. And I just think your priorities are messed up with
right,
that. But the first time I actually seen something like that was my first year in college, and I swear this girl used to be so pretty to a T, like heels on. Mind you, we're in college. Like, I ain't wearing no heels unless it's an event. But she would
right.
wear heels. She baddest thing walking. When I finally got a chance to see her dorm room, I was petrified. Like, it's crazy how you can have this persona. Like, you'll never think somebody living like that. Now, like I said, I agree with you. If somebody else is funding your lifestyle and they leave and you can't fund it, and then you want somebody else to fund it, like, okay, yes, what you're used to, lucky you if you find somebody else that want to fund it. But like I said, as just being a single human being, period, and you're going to date, whatever it is that you require for yourself, you should be able to do it for yourself. If somebody wants to step in and give you a lending hand, or just want to cater to you, cool. But as a man and a woman, anything that you got going on, without somebody being there, you should be able to maintain that for yourself. I highly believe in that because I'm telling you, sometimes you want to get my nails done, okay, even if you do reverse and say, you know what, I ain't gonna pay for it, guess what? It's still getting done. Like, I
Right.
always take my own money anywhere, trips, anything like that. You know, maybe it's just the, trauma response to me, but I do not like going anywhere without my own money. I don't care if you tell me everything's paid for. I need to make sure if you drop the ball that I'm finna pick it up because no. And even when it
And
comes to going out on dates and dinner, you want to take me out on a date, you want to pull a reverse card and say you're not gonna pay for my dinner, it's cool. I got the tab. You have a nice day. We ain't even got to worry about coming back.
right.
So,
And
you
Rachel,
know,
you talked about like, and like I said this like earlier too. I was like, well, if a woman is really living a certain type of way and she can like really do these things for herself without like requiring a man to do it, the man that you're with, he's like gonna want to do it more for you because he knows you can do it for yourself. But the same way you said that if a man really does love you, you would hope that he would, like you said, every now and then, or to his means, like, here, let me get your nails this time, or let me get your hair this time. Like, I just want to ask, like, is that energy going to be reciprocated? So if he sees his barber every 2 weeks, like, as a woman, are you going to dish out the money for him to go to, like, to go see his
so
to
for
go see his
me,
barber every now and then? Like, I like
so
I get my nails done once a month. I get a manicure and a pedicure. Like, could you get that for me once a month? Like, what is it just
so
one way or is it both ways?
so for me, I'm very I'm 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna be the one to give first, and that's my downfall. That is just the heart that God gave me. But I mean, nowadays I'm a little more guarded with that side of me. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I feel bad for men who try to date me, and I tell them, I said, look, I promise you, if you show me that you for real, you gonna get the world. But I'm not giving you the world off the top no more. Like, I used to try to be the best that I could be to the person up front. And that's just me being honest and truthful. Once you move how you move, I'm gonna move out the way. If it ain't, right front. And that's just me being honest and truthful. Once you move how you move, I'm gonna move out the way. If it ain't, right. But naturally, before, I used to be the person that is like, oh my gosh, I would go in this, oh, I want to get him this. Oh my God, I think he would like this. It don't even have to be like a holiday or something like that. Like, that's just me caring about the person that I'm with. But me, now I don't do that no more because people be BSing and playing. So I'm not really into the, like, I'm not finna. I'm a trick when it comes to some, yeah. But I don't do that no more because people don't be right. But if the situation presented itself and I did have a man that was willing to show me and be everything that I'm asking for, baby, I'll pay for your haircut every time you go. It ain't no problem. And I don't understand why men think it's no women out here like that. It's just, like in my situation, I'm guarded. A man asked me one time, what can I do for him? I thought that was a little sassy because what do you mean? You're a little sassy. What do you mean? What can I do for you? But, I feel like once you're vibing with someone and it ends up going to whatever level it is, and you guys are in a relationship or however people do it these days, me being the woman that I am, I'm not even just relationships. If I care about you and you're somebody that I prioritize, you don't have to worry about anything being reciprocated. I'm not keeping tabs. Oh, you didn't buy me this, you didn't do that. No, I'm
Right.
doing it because I care about you, and I'm
Right.
doing it because I love you. Like,
Right.
things being reciprocated is not even a question when you really in a relationship with somebody that you care about.
Right.
So yeah, I feel like that's, some women to be like, oh, I ain't doing that for a man. I ain't gonna lie, I'm not doing that for a man off the top.
Right.
But if you come with a certain energy, baby, you can get the world.
Right.
You can get the
So
world. You can
so
get the
so
whole
so and
world.
so if I meet a woman this Friday at the club, and we find each other to be physically attractive, and we know we have good conversation, and we get each other's contacts, and we talk over the weekend. I say, hey, next Friday, let me like take you out on a date. She shouldn't necessarily be expecting me to take her to the steakhouse or to hibachi on the first date when I really don't know her for
Now,
real, right?
no,